5 minutes after 9 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in. 2016 is almost over. You know, in my whole life, I've never really needed to depend on doctors for anything. But 2016 was the year that I really depended on doctors. And it made a huge difference for me. And finding the right doctor was so important, and unfortunately, I think my job in radio helped me out with this one, that we had a lot of people who told me, oh, go to this one, that one. One of those people is Bern Paraiso, and she's in the studio right now. How come I don't hear you? There you are. Okay.
Is that better?
You are. I think it was me. Bern, of course, is the president and CEO of Good for All Marketing. If you do not have a doctor, first thing, just tell you, call Bern, and she will recommend with you. How do you figure
Absolutely.
How do you figure out which doctor is good? Good morning, Bern.
Good morning.
You look beautiful again.
Good morning. Thank you. A little gold this morning.
A little gold.
That was a very good point that you made. How do you know which doctor you want? Right? You come to Ocala, you're a new family, you don't know where to go. Basically, I would ask you, where do you live?
So that helps.
Right?
Location, right?
Exactly. And what are your circumstances? Do you need a pediatrician for your kids, or do you need a family doctor? Because sometimes a family doctor can see children and adults.
Okay. But we don't have, and this is probably a dumb question, we don't have house calls anymore, right? Nobody comes to the house?
To be honest with you, we have doctors now that they are managing that as well.
Starting to do it, huh?
It may not be that particular doctor, but they have we call this in-network with them. So these nurse practitioners, sometimes they would go to your home. And I do have one house calls. Yes, I just remember it today. She's based in Gainesville. I just don't have the full details of her practice, but she does, and that's all. It's all cash patients, and she would not accept health insurances.
Oh, is that right?
Right. So I might have to gather that information. It's another beautiful Monday. On my way over, it was hazy or foggy.
Yeah.
Is that what you experienced on your way over?
No, not me, because I'm like heading this way before 5 o'clock, and usually the fog doesn't roll in until after that for some reason.
How about Robin? I know she lives in.
She comes in. I don't know if she came in during the fog.
I was wondering.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because I always get up early, and I go for a short walk. But this morning is a little. I would consider it to be different but nice. Waking up.
Right.
We're always ahead and on top of everything.
Yeah, overcast, but with the cool temperatures we had Friday and Saturday, worked out nicely because we had the parade and
I heard about it. Yeah. I had another activity in Gainesville, but I know it was so packed. It was packed, everyone was looking forward to.
Just think about 72,000 people.
So were you at the blood, and where were you?
We were at the funeral home, Hires Baxley.
Oh, it varies. I mean, it's different every year. Where you at?
We've been there last 3 or 4 years, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, because Missy actually works there, so so we use the porch there, and it's
nice.
It's a nice vantage point. Yeah.
No, I remember I told you that I should be where you are this year, but I guess I didn't track the.
It's just creepy when you have to use the bathroom because there's dead people in there. I'm teasing. There was nobody in there.
Well, let me proceed. I have the 2 new doctors, not necessarily new, but they've been here for a while. Dr. Dinesh Sahajpal is an orthopedic and sports medicine doctor. He's located at 3200 Southwest 34th Street, Suite 502, and this is behind us, right here at 34th Street. Good morning to you, doctor, and your staff. Dr. Sahajpal, I'm not sure if I say it correctly. And I have also another one that I would like to greet this morning, Dr. Jolu. His first name is Chaya Patty, but he prefers Dr. Chaya Jolu.
Okay.
He is a pain management and rehabilitation doctor. You know how it is when either you fall down or you break an ankle.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not related. They're not in the same practice, but they're on the same field. So Dr. Chaya Jolu is located at 1102 258. Now, let me repeat 110258. Southwest 88 Court, Suite number 300. If I'm not mistaken, if you go Highway 200 and you head towards Timber Ridge, he would be on the right-hand side
Okay.
behind Walgreens. So, good morning to you, Dr. Jolu.
I know what you mean. Yeah. Right.
Yes, and I know quite a few staff there, and he is next to Dr. Vas Barthi. So, good morning to you. I am not sure if
Are you fighting a cold?
there is something.
Something going on.
But I remember I was sick for two
Yeah.
for 2 months, and interestingly, my next topic is all about vitamin D deficiency.
Ah.
Yes.
Have you heard about the nudist camp
No.
down in Orlando? That's their big campaign. They said, "Get more vitamin D. Visit us."
Everybody, I received 30 emails about vitamin D.
Okay.
And I was able to connect a couple of physicians in town and gather their information about vitamin D.
But is it true that if you
Deficiency.
expose your skin to the sun, you'll get more vitamin D?
Here's the thing, because ideally, how do you say that? Ideally, adults, we are supposed to get 20
20 what?
to 30 minutes a day exposure to sunlight.
Really?
Now, do we really do that? I do, because I'm always in the field, but how about you?
But is it enough if it's just your face and your hands? See, that's what they're saying. They're saying you have to have your whole body out in the sun in order to get the D.
Well, I think we're lucky here in Florida. We
Yeah.
get that. But how about those states, up north?
Right.
So
They're all bundled up.
Right, and vitamin D deficiency. Now, here's the thing: if you are deficient, and if you're experiencing, let me go back. If vitamin D is responsible for so many hormonal imbalances, so if we have a weak immune system,
really?
just like what happened to me when I got sick,
Right.
it's very likely that you are lacking vitamin D. And if you are going through mood swings, you're happy today and you're sad the next day, it could be a problem. Or if you're struggling losing weight.
Oh, okay.
Right. Or
okay, can I ask you a question about vitamin D?
Vitamin D, yes.
Okay, well, vitamin B often has a number, like B3,
D-
B12. Does D have a number
The
also?
B12 is an energy thing. The D, is there a number? There's
with
B12.
the Ds, yeah.
The D is the one. There's a D2 and D3.
And what is that?
Both of my doctors are recommending that we should take vitamin D3.
D3.
Right. They didn't, tell me a lot about D2.
Okay.
But D3, and we can get this, over-the-counter medicine. So there's more to that, because if you are low on vitamin D3, you also have very likely that you have liver disorder, and that's when
that's not good.
Dr. Vishnu already came to the picture that there has been a lot of patients that are very low in vitamin D and they have liver disorder.
How do they know? They can check it in the blood?
There you go. We have to go see our doctor. Of course, there's no other way of finding out. But get a vitamin D level, and they call it vitamin D25. That's the chemistry.
Is it a vitamin D detector?
Well, get a blood test. This is the only way to find out.
That's how you do it, huh?
Right.
Okay.
I wish there's a different way of doing that. However, they said that you can also eat wild cat salmon or fish. Do you eat that?
Wild cat.
Wild salmon.
Wild cat salmon.
I have not heard of that.
Yeah, or fish. So I guess it's all kinds of fish. And you can also get a little bit from eating mushrooms or eggs. But however,
Eggs. I'm good with eggs.
that's good. But there's nothing like taking a vitamin D3, and it says it's recommended a minimum of 2,000 to 5,000 IUs daily.
Really?
With a teaspoon of coconut oil.
Oh, I like coconut.
Avocado, or just get another supplement of fish oil. So you can't just take the vitamin D3.
Right.
You also have to take a teaspoon of.
Do you do a lot of vitamins?
I just started, but
You
I
just
think it's
start-
been very helpful.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
was not aware about you have to have a teaspoon of
No.
coconut oil, or you can eat avocado. I think Robin.
You should
likes-
invite him
Yes,
in
I
one
love
day.
avocado.
Right.
Should invite him in one day. That was so many questions about vitamins.
So again,
What was the one that we had the other day? Do you have, like, you take some vitamins with food and some without, with an empty stomach? There was a couple of different rules.
that's right. And the best way is just see your doctor.
Yeah.
And ask all these questions. But it is supposed to be one of the top. I think all Americans have this vitamin D deficiency. So again, we will continue on next week, and we will explore about what we can do to help ourselves, build up a very healthy immune system. Because that's the reason the last 3 months there, how many people are sick of. And some of them, they still are experiencing
right.
hacking cough. I get all these emails. Even today, and I thought this was over last month, and then I got sick. I was better, but then I continued to work. It's not like I stayed home. And
You're a trooper. You work right through it.
I am. Otherwise, but remember, you have to go out and socialize to build up your strength to stay
Right.
healthy. So anyway. We will continue talking about vitamin D and community again. You can also check Dr. Josh axe.com, and he has all information about vitamin D. I want to thank Dr. Narendra Kumar Patel. He's an internal medicine doctor at Southwest 34th Street, and Vishnu Reddy MD, gastroenterologist, for helping me out with today's report. I am Bernadette Bern Paraiso
Yes.
from GFA Medical Marketing, Staffing, and Business Development. Would like to wish everyone this week, what should I say, a very happy week.
Happy week.
And we have a few days before Christmas.
Right. 19 days till New Year's.
Yeah, and there has been, a lot of parties going on every weekend among our medical community. So
Really? Are you going
thank you
to them?
again,
That's
and
why
I
you're
hope-
getting sick. You keep going
and
to all
I
these
hope
parties.
I feel better. I am actually better. I'm on the go every day. Thank you, everyone, for listening, and I'll see you again next Monday.
And thank you, Bern,
Have a great day.
Thank you for contributing to the toy drive.
Yes,
You're
they're
welcome.
beautiful. All the toys you dropped off. Wonderful.
Thank you so much, and I hope that I can find more. My son is 9 years old, so I have started.
Oh my goodness. That's
Thank
the
you.
perfect age, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah. All right, we will be right back. This is The Source, WOCK Ocala.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accidents. Some fog patches early in this Monday morning. Otherwise, a warm day today with some sunshine and a high of 6.